guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another meal prep video. We're going to jump right in. We're going to make some Kodiak protein, or just actually banana protein muffins. I kind of make these different every time I make them. Let me show you what's going to go in these ones. So I have a big banana here that is nice and ripe. A baking powder, baking soda. So we need 1 teaspoon each of baking powder and baking soda. I have my protein powder of choice. It's actually just what I had in my cabinet. I'm going to use chocolate instead of vanilla so I can make these like a chocolate banana muffin. So one of the recipes that I found for just protein muffins uses 60 grams of protein powder, so that would be 2 scoops. So I'm going to use 2 scoops of this chocolate protein powder. And then we need 3/4 of a cup of egg whites. We need 3/4 cup of the Kodiak Power Cakes waffle mix, or you can use just 3/4 cup of flour if you like. And then we're going to use a 1/2 cup of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Greek yogurt and the banana, put them in a food processor, or actually a blender, blend them up really well so they're nice and liquidy. So I have my blender cup here. We're just going to add in Greek yogurt with the banana, and we'll just blend that up until it's kind of like a liquid, basically. You can also just mash up your banana with the Greek yogurt as well. So this was a pretty ripe banana, so I probably didn't have to put it in here. In here we have our Kodiak cake mix, so it's 3/4 cup. I have my 2 scoops of chocolate protein powder, my teaspoon of baking soda, my teaspoon of baking powder. Just mix those up. You can also add chocolate chips to this if you want to, or even like any kind of nuts or anything, but real life, y'all. Yep, I just got mix all over the counter. Okay, we have our 3/4 cup of egg whites. We have our banana yogurt blend here. Didn't quite get mixed up completely with the yogurt, but that's okay. I'm going to mix this up. Meanwhile, I am preheating my oven to 350. I feel like whenever I read recipes and it always says, oh, 11 minutes, mine always take longer. I don't know if it's my oven. So I'm going to start off with 11 minutes because that's what the recipe says, and then I'll just go from there. But let me show you the pans that I'm going to use. I have one of these silicone muffin pans. I get these off of Amazon. I'll try to remember to link them down below, but they're everywhere on there. Highly recommend them. Okay, so we'll see how many this makes. Some of the recipes say they make 12, some say they make 14. I don't know how many points or calories or protein these will be until I figure out how many they're going to make, and then I'll plug them into my calculators. But I will make sure I let you know what they come out to. So I'm doing about 1/4 cup of mix in each one of these cups. I could make this into bread as well if you wanted to do bread and do slices, but I'm going to plan on putting these into kind of more breakfast bento boxes. I know you guys are getting tired of watching those, but they have just been so convenient to do. So I plan on putting muffins. I'm going to do some hard-boiled eggs. I'm going to just put a yogurt in there and then some fruit, and that'll be a nice like high protein, because these should be pretty good protein. I plan on doing 2 of these as a serving, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and finish getting these put in here. It looks like 12. I'm going to scrape the bowl, but I think we have 12 pretty even muffins here. So like I said, I'm going to put these in. I'm going to start with 11 minutes because that's the lowest amount on most of the recipes I see. We'll check them, and then we'll just go like a couple minutes each after that, and I'll let you know how long mine end up taking. The muffins end up taking 20 minutes, just like I thought they would be longer. So we're just going to put 2 of them here in each of our little boxes here. May not be able to fit everything in my boxes that I want wanted to. Oops, that one ripped. Sometimes with these silicone muffin things, they still stick, so I do tend to spray them with when I'm using eggs, but I don't usually typically have to do it with these. I'm wondering if as they get older, if you just need to spray them. So we'll put those in here. We're also going to add in some of this citrus fruit salad, and that's what I have these little cups right here for. And then we're going to add in hard-boiled eggs, and then also I'm going to see if I can fit a yogurt in there. I have not tried this flavor yet. This is new, at least new to my area. I don't know if it's new, but the Boston cream one, I think we should be able to fit that in there. And this citrus salad, just so you know, is the no sugar added one. They do have ones that has sugar, but I get the no sugar added one. And then I always do my eggs, I always say, with the 5-5-5 method. So I'm in my pressure cooker, so 5 minutes on steam, 5 minutes natural release, and at least 5 minutes in a ice cold water bath. Another thing that would be good to add to this would be those Amy Lou chicken sausages. I forgot to take them out of the freezer, so I did not add any. But I will have the protein, points, calories, and everything here on the screen. If they end up not being too high in calories or protein, I may add another hard-boiled egg, because I did make 6 of them, just in case I wanted to add an additional. For my lunches this week, I'm going to do Southwest chicken salads with quesadillas on the side. So I have some shredded chicken or some grilled chicken that I'll be using for the quesadillas. I'll show that here in a second. I'm going to put those in my air fryer. But for the Southwest chicken salads, I have some romaine here, some tomatoes, red onion, we have some blackened chicken, some corn, some drained and rinsed black beans, and then we have some tortilla strips, which I'm going to put in these little containers so they don't get soggy. And then I'm going to make a dressing, so I'll show you that dressing next. I'm going to make up a dressing for the Southwest chicken salads, and I didn't have any limes. Limes are the best thing to go with Southwest chicken salads, but I'm going to use this lime juice in here. I'm just kind of winging this. So I have about a half a cup of plain non-fat Greek yogurt in here. We'll just see how many this makes. I need to make 3 servings. Then I thought I would use this Queso Blanco dip. You guys, this stuff is amazing. I'm gonna do 6 tablespoons of this, which would be 3 servings. Well, yes, right? Yeah, 2 tablespoons of serving, which is only 1 point, y'all. And then I'm gonna add in some salsa and just a squeeze of lime juice. So I probably will weigh out, I think I'm gonna weigh this out because that'll be a little bit more accurate. So we need about 96 grams of this to be 3 servings. So let's just see what that looks like. Wow, that's gonna be a lot. I buy this stuff all the time, as you guys know. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it. And so that's why I thought it would be just fun to make a dip or a dressing out of it. Okay, we have, oh my goodness, it's like a little game here. Okay, we have 98. That'll do. I'm just gonna just start with 1 tablespoon of salsa, just to start with it, and we're gonna mix this up. I'm gonna do a squeeze of lime. Okay, that was a lot. Okay, we'll give this a taste test and I'll let you know how I adjust it. My messy kitchen, today's cleanup day. This, you guys, it is so amazing. Like, it is so good. Highly, 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 highly recommend doing this. This would be a great dip. You know those Good Thins crackers, like the corn ones? This would be amazing. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm gonna be dipping my quesadillas. I'm making quesadillas with the Southwest chicken salad, as I said. This would be a great dip for those quesadillas too. So I have all of our tortilla strips. I weighed them out. So now we have these that I'll just put on the side. I'll probably forget to take them every day to work because I'm going to stick them right here on the counter and I'll forget them, guaranteed. We'll see. We'll see if I forget them one day. Make sure you guys tell me you forgot your chips. We'll see. Maybe I'll remember. Okay, so these are going to go over here. Now everything in this salad is 0 points with the exception of the dressing, which is going to be 1 point. So you saw that dressing. I think I'm just going to stick it here in the corner. Just have one of those silicone muffin cups. I'll be using this to dip the quesadillas in as well. So, but yes, 1 point for all this dressing. That's it, 1 point. And I will have, I haven't figured out the calories and protein and all of that for all of this, but it will be on the screen when you guys see it. Okay, so we're just gonna load up the salads. I think we'll see if we have room to add the quesadillas in here with them, but I may have room right there because we're using the small ones. We'll see. But like I said, everything in here is 0 points, but we'll just see how many calories and how much protein. Looks like I need to get a little bit more romaine to fill these up. So let me do that and then I'll put the rest of the salads together. I forgot the fat-free cheddar, so I'm going to add on 28 grams onto each of these salads of this. So here are the salads all completed. So we'll go ahead and do the quesadillas next. I think we're just going to do one quesadilla for each one because these salads turned out really big. So I'm just going to do one of the 0 net carb mission tortillas, which are 1 point, and they are pretty high fiber. And then we have the grilled chicken, and then I'm going to use up, I have a couple of these that are open of the Velveeta Shreds Mexican blend. So I'm going to use some of that. I'm going to put these in the air fryer to cook them. Because these tortillas are so small, they're hard to flip over. What I ended up doing is 14 grams of cheese on the bottom, added some chicken, put 14 more grams on top, and I'm just gonna put another tortilla on top of these since they're really low calorie, low point. And then I'm just gonna stick them in my air fryer basket. Now I'll have to put something on top of this or the top tortilla will fly around. So we'll just put that in there, and I usually do it at 400, and I just start with about 5 or 6 minutes and then just go from there. And here are our finished Southwest chicken salads with the quesadillas. So we have our tortilla strips, our dressing, our quesadillas here, and all the good stuff in there. So I will have on the screen the points, calories, and the protein for these, but I have a feeling they're going to be pretty high in protein between the dressing and the chicken and whatnot. So there's that. Here is our finished meal prep for the week. So we have our breakfast menu boxes all here. And like I said, the only thing I may do is may add in one more hard-boiled egg. And then we have our Southwest chicken salads. I will put the recipe for that I ended up doing for the dressing kind of dip right there because I tell you guys it's really good. So highly recommend that. So I will type that out down below. I will also type out the recipe for the muffins because I don't really have one for that either because I just kind of made it up. But I have eaten 2 of those while meal prepping and they are really good. So I will put all that down there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.